Oh my gosh. Girls, I cannot believe that Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden were beaten up by two students today. And on the last day of school, no less.
I know, Isa. This is such a terrible thing to happen to the both of them. Especially for Mrs. Ramirez, because she was also sent to the hospital on the first day of school as well.
And you want to know what's even crazier? I heard a rumor going around that the notorious Flying Eagle members, Dylan Dawson and Tristan Davidson, were the two troublemakers behind all of this. But I don't know for sure because we were on lockdown in school and got sent home a little while afterwards. Well, since we're here, why don't we take a look at the news and see what really happened?
That's a good idea, Hannah. They should have the story covered by now. I'll turn on the TV to VNN so that we can all watch.
Good afternoon, I'm Paul Anthony with Lucy Brown to bring you some breaking news. Earlier today, two staff members at Vion High School, Carolina Ramirez and Alan Roden, were sent to the hospital today after two students attacked them both inside of their offices. Official sources say that the two suspects were identified as Tristan Davidson and Dylan Dawson, both aged 16, and that this was a targeted attack aimed at both principals.
We will bring you Linnea Hansen, who is currently at Vion High School with more information about this incident. Linnea, over to you.
Thank you, Lucy. Earlier today, two students by the names of Dylan Antonio Dawson and Tristan Sean Davidson assaulted the principal of Vion High School and another staff member, which ended up getting them sent to the hospital. Reportedly, Tristan and Dylan barged into their offices during lunchtime, pulled out clubs, and started beating the both of them with the clubs in hand. Afterwards, the two boys were caught and sent to jail for counts of abuse, assault, and attempted murder. We now interview some of the other staff members of Vion High School about the incident. We will first interview Mrs. Kowalski, who is the vice principal of VHS for the 11th and 12th grade. So Mrs. Kowalski, can you tell us what happened when this took place?
Well, I was eating lunch in the cafeteria when Mrs. Ramirez called me using the walkie-talkie. I went into her office and I was horrified to find her in severe pain. I was with two of my other staff members when Mr. Roden called us down to his office, and then we saw that the same thing that had happened to him. We had to put our school on a temporary lockdown so that the situation didn't get any more severe. And we figured out it was those two heartless boys, Tristan Davidson and Dylan Dawson. Boys, if you two are watching this in jail, then you both have better learned your lesson to never assault innocent people for no reason. You both will be suspended from VHS for the entire first half of the 2022-2023 school year, and when you come back, you will both have after-school detentions for the next half of the school year every day. I hope to never see your faces again for a long time. I'm leaving right now.
Thank you, Mrs. Kowalski.
Of course.
Next, we will interview with Mrs. Herrera, who is also the assistant principal of VHS. So Mrs. Herrera, can you tell us about what happened when this all started?
I was having a conversation with Mrs. Hernandez in my office when Mrs. Ramirez called Mrs. Kowalski, our school nurse, and I into her office. We went in there and found her in complete agony and pain. Then afterwards, we saw the same thing happen to Mr. Roden, and we were utterly shocked and disturbed that two of our students would do such a thing. It was quite gruesome, and we had to place both of them on wheelchairs, put casts on their arms and legs, and prayed to God that the ambulance would arrive on time. Dylan and Tristan, I hope you Keisha and Tasha ripoffs have learned why you are not allowed to assault people like them. You two make my blood boil because of the horrendous behavior you monsters choose to do, and I hope you enjoy your time in jail for your heinous crimes, you heartless criminals. That's all I have to say for now.
Thank you, Mrs. Herrera. We will now interview Mrs. Hernandez, who is the school nurse of VHS. So Mrs. Hernandez, can you tell us what happened when this took place?
Well, I was eating lunch and having a conversation with Mrs. Herrera. When Mrs. Ramirez called us into her office, we went in there and found her injured and in severe pain, and the same thing happened to Mr. Roden. As a result, she and Mr. Roden got sent to the hospital. This was all caused by the two students named Dylan Antonio Dawson and Tristan Sean Davidson. This is Mrs. Ramirez's second time being sent to the hospital, with the first one being from when Jody added rat poison into her salad on the first day of the 2021 to 2022 academic year. And as for you, Dylan and Tristan, you guys are the worst students VHS has ever taught, and I hope you get severe punishments by your parents when you both get out of jail. For shame, the both of you. Have a good time in jail where you belong.
Thank you for your story, Mrs. Hernandez. Leslie, we will now interview Mr. Matthews, who is a security officer at VHS. So Mr. Matthews, can you tell us what happened when this incident occurred?
Sure. I was in the hallway making sure that everything was in perfect order. I got a phone call from Mrs. Kowalski and she said that I needed to enter Mr. Roden's office. When I came in there, I saw him in complete pain, and the same with Mrs. Ramirez. I then brought out the security cameras to see who the individuals were that did this to the both of them, and it turned out that Dylan and Tristan were the ones behind this horrible scheme. Then I called 911 to arrest the both of them for the crimes that they did. Dylan and Tristan, if you're watching this, I hope you juvenile delinquents suffer in jail for life. You guys are really horrible students with no regard for others, and I hope you learn a valuable lesson on not to be heartless to other people all the time. That's all I have to say for now.
Thank you, Mr. Matthews. The families of Tristan Davidson and Dylan Dawson will have to pay a total of $3,000 for Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden's hospital bills, and the two students face up to 5 months in jail for committing these crimes, unless they are bailed. Police are continuing to investigate this incident to obtain more knowledge about this incident. More news about this story will be reported once we get more information. This is Lena Hansen, VNN News.
Oh my God. I can't believe Dylan and Tristan assaulted Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden. This is now Mrs. Ramirez's second time being sent to the hospital. First, she got sent to the hospital because Jody poisoned her, and now she's being sent to the hospital because 2 students beat her up along with Mr. Roden. Man, VHS never seems to get a break from these troublemaking students, especially the Flying Eagles, who are worse than Viley's crew. This really has to stop.
We agree.
Hey Isa, why are you and the girls looking sad?
Oh, hey Jorge. It's just that we feel sorry for Mrs. Ramirez because she was assaulted by Dylan and Tristan and was sent to the hospital for the second time this school year. Also, Dylan did the same thing to Mr. Roden, and now they are both in the hospital for major injuries.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe they would do such a horrific act. They are acting like Sean and Keisha gravely. I'm so sorry that happened to your principal's big sis. I feel bad for you guys and them especially.
Aw, thanks Jorge. I appreciate that. Here, come give your sister a hug. Thanks, Jorge. I feel better now.
You're welcome, sis.
Alright girls. We have got to do something to make Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden feel a whole lot better. But what shall we do?
Let's stop and think for a couple of seconds. Hey guys, I just thought of a great idea on what we should do to make them feel better.
And what would that be, Samantha?
Do you girls remember when we got Mr. Bat some get well gifts, along with the other ugly dolls and our friends, when he was taken to the hospital after Raven punched him in the nose after the fight between him and Scott? Of course we do. And do you remember the time when we gave Mrs. Ramirez a picture of her and her family with her favorite food after she was taken to the hospital when she got poisoned by Jody?
Definitely.
Well, I was thinking that we should do the exact same thing, but this time, we should invite our boyfriends Guillermo, Juan, Felipe, Gabriel, Isabella's best friend, Nice Raven Fernandez, and our friend, Taylah Davidson, to help us with this plan. That is an absolutely great idea, Samantha. I'm sure our boyfriends and our friends are down to do that. Let's all start giving them a call and see if they wanna help.
You're right on it, Hannah. Oh my God. Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden got sent to the hospital after they were brutally assaulted by Dylan Dawson and Tristan Davidson? Why would they do this to our principals from school?
I know, right, babe. They are literally messed up in the head for doing that kind of crap. This was by far even worse from when Jody fatally poisoned Mrs. Ramirez with rat poisoning on the first day of school. This is now the second time that our principal got sent to the hospital because of that.
I agree with you, dude. Why would those two assault two staff members with a club and give them nosebleeds in the first place? Nobody has ever done any of this mess at school before. Not even a single troublemaker, unlike Dylan and Tristan.
Exactly. Luckily, Mrs. Kowalski and the others helped crack the code in and found out that it was those two troublemaking students who were the main cause of this, and that the situation didn't get any worse, thanks to our vice principal, Mrs. Kowalski.
Geez, I feel really bad for the both of them. They're really kind people and didn't deserve any of this whatsoever. I can't even begin to believe how their families reacted.
We need to find a way to make them both feel better, but how should we do that?
Oh, hold on a second, guys. I am getting a phone call and it's from Hannah. Hello?
Hi Lenny, it's Hannah. Did you and your friends see the news about what happened to Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden earlier today?
Oh, hello there, Hannah. Yes, we all saw the news and I am both sad and angry at the same time. It is very bad that Mrs. Ramirez got sent to the hospital for the second time this school year. I can't believe Dylan and Tristan would do something like this.
I know, right? That was so sick of them doing something like that. I'm glad Dylan and Tristan got arrested for their crimes.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. So anyways, what exactly are you calling me for?
I called you because me and the other dish girls came up with a way to make our principals feel better during their time at the hospital. All of us should go to the Vyond supermarket and we should purchase get well gifts for Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden, just like what we did in the beginning of this school year and back in freshman year. We wanted to include you guys along with our boyfriends, Nice Raven Fernandez, and Taylah. So, what do you say?
Wow, that sounds like an amazing idea. I will tell the others about it and see if they want to tag along. Thank you for telling me this. I will meet you and the others at the Vyond supermarket along with the rest of my friends in a little while.
Awesome. We will see you all then at the Vyond supermarket in a little while. Anyways, I gotta go now. Bye.
Alright, Hannah. Goodbye.
So, what did Hannah say to you on the phone, Lenny?
Hannah has offered us to go shopping at the Vyond supermarket, with her friends, and their boyfriends to look for some get-well gifts.
Really? That's awesome. This is our opportunity to meet Hannah, her friends, Nice Raven and her other friends' boyfriends for the first time. We've heard a lot about them. Alright guys, let's get ready to go and meet up with them. We'll ride in both Roberto and I's cars.
Okay, Peach. This will be so awesome. Agreed with you on that one, Jesse.
Alright girls, are you ready to get this road trip to the Vyond supermarket underway and visit our principals at the hospital?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay then. Let's roll out. The boys are waiting for us. There, we are now ready to meet the Dish Girls at the Vyond supermarket for the first time in our lives, and we're gonna shop with them. Oh man, this is gonna be so awesome.
Okay guys, let me get the first shopping cart, then we can all grab one.
Okay, Tasha. Go ahead. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. You first.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh. It's actually you guys. Daisy, Isabella, Samantha, and Hannah, along with Raven Fernandez. Wow. It's nice to meet you guys for the first time. Yep, it's us. It's nice to meet you all for the first time too. And I am guessing you all are the special needs students? Yep. We sure are.
We've heard a lot about you guys. You guys are really smart and very kind to everyone. And we can also see that our friend Taylah Davidson is here as well. And also, it is very shocking to see Raven joining in on us and helping us pick out presents for our principals. I have to ask, why is Raven here even though he is a troublemaker?
Actually, he is the nice version of Raven, not the original version. And he happens to be my best friend. He's from James Victor's channel. He apologized to me and my boyfriend Juan last year for stalking us and being a troublemaker a year ago, and since then, we've become really great friends.
Yes, Isabella is right. I am so glad I have left my troublemaking ways to be a better person. And by the way, it's a pleasure meeting you all.
Wow. It's nice to meet you as well, Raven.
Well guys, allow me to introduce myself and my friends. I'm Peach Hale, and I'm a very nice and pretty girl in Vyond City. I love the color pink.
I'm Ricardo Marquez, and I'm Peach's lovely boyfriend who is always there for me when I get scared or traumatized, just like Michael Dagger.
I'm Lenny Avery, and I am one of Peach's best friends.
I'm Tasha, and you've all sort of met me before, but I am also one of Peach's best friends.
I'm Julius, and like Tasha, I'm one of Peach's best friends.
I'm Alexandria, one of Peach's best friends. But you guys can call me Alex for short.
I'm Jesse, and just like the rest of my friends, I am one of Peach's best friends.
My name is Edward, and I am one of Peach's best friends too.
And lastly, I'm Taylah, one of Peach's best friends. And you all must be the Dish Girls if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That's right, Taylah. We are. Once again, it's nice to meet you all. Thank you guys so much for deciding to join us.
Wait a second. Where are the Rebel Rockers? I thought they were supposed to come too.
Oh, they're at the recording studio, practicing a song from Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden.
So, it's just us for now. Sorry. But they are coming over later today when we visit the hospital.
You're good, Isabella. So, is everyone ready to shop together?
Yet, we all are. I cannot wait to send gifts over to our principals. They'll love them so much.
Well, what are we all waiting for? Let's go get some gifts for Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden. However, before we do, we'll have to split up into 3 groups.
How about you, me, Isabella, Taylah and Taylah shop as one group, Samantha, Hannah, Alex, Edward, Raven, Peach and Ricardo shop as the second group, and then Lenny, Tasha, Julius, Alex and Jesse shop as the third and final group. That way, shopping will go much easier and faster for all of us. That's perfect, Daisy. Alright everyone, let's get to doing some shopping to surprise our principals. Alright, now where is the greeting card section located at? I found it. It's just right over there. Follow me guys.
Okay.
Alright, we're here. Now, let's all try to find some get well cards for our principals. Huh. I wonder which color card would be better, blue or purple?
Do you need some help, Isabella?
Yes, please. I found the perfect get well soon card, but I can't tell which color would be better for Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden. Do you guys think we should buy blue cards, or purple cards?
You know what? Why don't we all choose blue? Blue is a very natural and calming color, plus, I think blue would really lighten up our principal's hospital rooms up more. How about you guys?
You know, I guess I'll pick blue as well. Blue is one of my favorite colors, besides pink.
Same here. Blue it is then.
Yeah! Me too. I choose blue as well.
Well, that settles everything then. Blue it is. Both of our principals will surely be happy about their cards. Thank you guys for making the decision for me. I was conflicting with myself at first.
Oh, it's no problem at all, Isabella.
Thank you. And by the way, you and Jesse can just call me Issa for short.
Okay, we'll both take that for note.
Alright guys, let's go see how our other groups.
Got it.
So, why are we at the candy section?
We're gonna try to find 2 chocolate boxes for Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden.
Ah, okay. I got you.
Good. We'll have to split up. Edward, you and I will check the left side of the section, while Raven, you check the right side of the section. Is everyone good with that?
Okay. That's cool with me.
Alright, sounds like a plan.
Alrighty then. Let's go search for some chocolate boxes.
Well, looks like we found the chocolate section. Hey Raven, we found the chocolate section. You may wanna come over here.
I wonder which box of chocolates Mrs. Ramirez would like.
Oh yeah. I just remembered something. I think we should get Mrs. Ramirez the heart-shaped box that has dark chocolate, regular chocolate, chocolate with caramel in it, and some mint chocolates inside. I asked her what her favorite chocolate flavors were a while back, and she told me those flavors were her the best, so we should get her 2 of those boxes.
Wow, thanks Raven for telling us. You are such a lifesaver. Luckily, I already found a box just like those ones to get her, and it's on the left side of the aisle. Let's get another box for her. She'll love them.
That sounds like a plan to me. And for Mr. Roden, he mostly likes milk chocolate, so we need to get those for him as a present. They're in the middle right here.
Okay then. Let's go ahead and get these chocolates.
I think Mr. Roden will really like this Mickey Mouse plush we're getting him. I agree with you, Hannah. Great choice, thank you. Oh, hey there Peach and Ricardo. Anything you guys found for Mrs. Ramirez?
Yes. We found this Minnie Mouse plushie for her to have. I think she'll like it.
I agree with you, babe. She'll appreciate it so much.
That's great. It will go with the Mickey Mouse plushie we're buying. Alright, let's go back to the front of the store and get them some gift cards while we're at it.
Okay.
Alright, guys. What flowers should we get for our principals?
Daffodils are very pretty flowers, so we should get a pot of those over there. Their yellow color would really brighten up the room for the both of them.
Yes. That's a great idea, Julius.
Nice. I also think getting some red roses would be a great idea as well. They are very pretty and I think they're Mrs. Ramirez's favorite too.
Well, whatever flowers we get, I'm sure they'll appreciate them. Let's all see what other flowers are available.
You got us covered, Tasha. I'll grab the daffodils and the roses over there.
Alright. I saw some tulips over at the left side, so I'll grab some over there.
And I'll grab some daisies over there.
Alright guys. We have all the gifts for Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden. They are both gonna love all of this for sure.
I know, right, Daisy? It will be such a nice surprise for all of them. Now, we all just need to pay for all of this stuff.
I agree, Taylah. You know, I think shopping for gifts for the both of them was a great idea. I love doing this type of stuff for people.
Oh, guys, it looks like it's our turn.
Why, hello there guys. And hey there Taylah. How are you guys doing today?
We are all doing well today. Thank you for asking. We are buying some gifts for Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden after what happened to them at VHS. They include greeting cards, chocolates, a Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse plush, $25 gift cards, some DVDs, and even flowers.
Wow. That's so nice and sweet of all of you to do this for them. I absolutely love it. You guys are very good people.
Thanks, Jane. It was the least we can do. They deserve presents for all the work they have to do, so that's why we're getting them.
So, are you guys paying for all of this?
Yes, we certainly are.
That's great. Alright, I'll start scanning these for you all, then tell you what your total is. This should not take long.
I can't believe I ended up in the hospital for the second time this school year. First, Jody poisoned me, and now Tristan and Dylan assaulted me. Man, Raven, Rebecca, Kenward, Eloise, Jody, Lauren, Ace, Jayla, Jackson, Tracy Tylerson, and Robert Donnerson Jr. were bad enough in VHS, but this just escalated to another level with Dylan, Lamar, and Tristan. This has easily been the worst school year for us ever.
You're telling me, Carolina? Dealing with Viley's crew and Tracy's crew was stressful enough, and now we have to deal with the Flying Eagles, who are worse than both of those groups combined. Kids these days really never learn how to behave at all. It's gonna be alright, guys. The doctors and nurses are going to treat you both well. Don't worry.
Right. I really cannot believe how badly these troublemakers act nowadays. They better be lucky that they aren't adults yet, or they'd suffer much worse.
You're telling me.
Mommy, I hope you feel better soon. I really hate seeing you like this. Yeah. This was the second time you've had to go to the hospital. That really sucks.
Oh, don't worry my sweet potatoes, I'll be out of the hospital very soon and back on my feet to spend summertime with you both. Don't worry about me.
Come in.
Surprise!
Wow. Hey guys. We didn't expect you guys to come visit.
Well, we all heard about what happened to you, and Mr. Roden, after Dylan and Tristan assaulted you to the ground.
So we thought we could get you and Mr. Roden some get-well gifts, like we did last time, and Mr. Bad back in early 2020.
Wow. Get-well gifts. How nice of you guys. Thank you for visiting us at the hospital. You all are very amazing and great students for doing this for the both of us.
It's no problem, Mr. Roden. We all appreciate what the both of you do for VHS. You deserve them.
To start off with the gifts, I have two very special ones that you guys will love. I'll hand over the bags to the both of you now. Alright, you guys can take the gifts out of the bags.
Okay, Peach.
Oh my. You guys brought us a Mickey Mouse plush for me and a Minnie Mouse plush for Mrs. Ramirez. How sweet of you guys. Thank you all so much.
It's no problem at all, Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden. Hang tight, we have a lot more gifts to give to you all.
Take your time. It's no rush at all. Wow guys. These gifts are amazing and so thoughtful. A box of caramel, mint and milk chocolates, my favorite flavors, some get-well cards, A $25 Olive Garden gift card, some red roses, and a Harry Potter Blu-ray set. You guys shouldn't have.
I agree with your principal. I also appreciate the get well cards, the $25 Applebee's gift card, the dandelions, as well as the Harry Potter Blu-ray sets you guys brought for us. We absolutely love those movies.
On behalf of me and Mr. Roden, you guys are some of the best students that Beyond High School has had the pleasure of teaching. You're all so kind-hearted, smart, selfless and dedicated students, and you guys always care about others before yourselves. We are so very proud of you all.
Your principals are right. Thank you all so much for doing this for the both of them. We highly appreciate you all.
Yes. Great job, guys.
Aw shucks. It was nothing. We just did it so that your time inside the hospital can be a little better. You guys are very good principals to us.
And we all hope that you two feel better very soon, so that we can all start the 2022 to 2023 school year in proper style. We wish you both the best of luck.
We sure hope so too.
Perfect timing. The boys are ready.
Oh yes, it's showtime.
Hey guys, we all have one more gift for the both of you. Me and the other girls invited all of our boyfriends over to come and give you guys a performance.
Oh really?
You bet we are.
Come on in, boys.
Hi there you four. Great to see you all.
Hi Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden. We came to give you guys a performance because of what happened at school earlier. It was an idea that our lovely girlfriends came up with.
A performance for us? How nice of you four. We all can't wait to hear it. We're all ready when you guys are.
Great. Okay guys, let's get this show on the road. Already got you covered, Felipe. Okay boys. A 1, 2, 3, 4.
was amazing.
Yeah. You boys did a great job.
Good job, guys. You did amazingly.
Yeah, what Taylah said.
You guys rock.
Thank you all very much. It was a pleasure performing for you all.
Feel better, Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden.
Once again, those were all such nice gifts you all got us. Thank you all so very much for this. We promise, these acts will not go unnoticed.
It's our pleasure, Mrs. Ramirez and Mr. Roden.
And also, one more thing before you guys go. Would you mind taking a picture with all of us so that we can preserve this as a memory?
Oh, for sure. Let's do that.
Great. And Gab, Gilmero, Felipe and Juan. Come on in here and join us.
We will gladly.
All right, everyone. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Cheese!